I decided to check out the breakfast here at the Embassy Suites. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but might as well check it out. The elevator was being obnoxiously slow, so I thought I would use the stairs. Also, I'm also terrified of elevators, and I'm terrified that one day I'm going to get stuck in it, because it happened one time a long time ago. I'm terrified it's going to happen again, so I figure I better just use the stairs. Breakfast situation wasn't really my thing. It was mostly just like eggs and sausages and things. I mean, they actually make it for you here, and it's like free or whatever, so I mean, good on the Embassy Suites, but I'm not really a breakfast person, if I'm being completely honest. I don't really get the point of it. It just seems too early to be eating. Like, I don't understand how you could wake up and the first thought on your mind is to eat food. I usually don't eat until lunch or even later than in the afternoon, like 2, 3 o'clock. But I thought I would check it out. But unfortunately, it just wasn't for me. Brandon, by some miraculous miracle, woke up before 11 o'clock today.
Quite impressive, I must say.
Although I guess it's 11 o'clock now. Well, it's before 11 o'clock, so we're gonna go get some brunch at this cafe that Brandon has told us is good, which, I mean, maybe. Brandon's been kind of hit and miss on this adventure, so
1 for 2 on this one.
we will let you guys know. We just went to Swiftwater Cafe. It's in like some sort of municipal building. I don't know, some like government building. I think the place is pretty good. I just got like a cheeseburger and fries. The fries were cold, which isn't great, but the cheeseburger was good, and it had a nice ambiance, which I really enjoyed the ambiance. So now we are going to the West Virginia State Museum, which Brandon is super pumped about.
As always, I love museums so much.
It's gonna be a good time. Overall, I thought that was a pretty cool museum. There's a lot of interactive things and things you could touch. I did have to kind of rush towards the end because I only put 2 hours on the parking meter, which I thought would be plenty of time because I thought it would be a pretty small little museum, but it was actually quite large, and perhaps it's because it's underground, which is kind of cool because, it kind of references the mines and all of those different things, but we had to rush towards the end, so I didn't get to really look at the art or some of the other stuff. But if I ever come back to West Virginia, it's definitely something I want to check out again, and definitely something people should check out. We wanted to also look in the state capitol, but it's closed right now because of COVID, so we didn't get to see that part. But they did make an entire replica of the Liberty Bell, well, except without the crack, so it's basically a nicer version of the Liberty Bell. So now I'm rushing back to put more money in the parking meter because it is about to expire. I really do not want to get a ticket, although these people around here seem like really nice people, so I don't know if I get a ticket, but I should probably go do that just in case. And then hopefully I'll meet up with Brandon and Papa, assuming I can find them, which we'll see. Literally right as I stepped into the car to pay for the parking thing, the guy drove by and he stopped in front of mine because it just expired, and he sees me in the car and he waves, I waves, and he rides on, which I'm glad that I got there, because if I had gotten there 2 minutes later, I definitely would have got a ticket. I mean, I literally like stepped into the car right as it expired, so I got pretty lucky on that one. It only takes coins for some reason, because I guess we still live in the 1800s. So I had to use what little coins I have left, so I am all out of coins. So this hour and a half, we do have to limit it to exactly that, or I definitely will get a ticket, because no one else carries coins, because why would anyone carry coins? But I didn't get a ticket, and the West Virginia people were really nice about it, because I guess they could have given me a ticket, because it's like on the edge there, I don't know. But I didn't, so now I just have to find Brandon and Papa, which hopefully shouldn't be too hard. We went to this little barbecue restaurant. It was pretty cool in there. tons of pictures of this guy named Danny Jones who like owns the barbecue restaurant. He's like a politician slash professional runner slash all kinds sheriff. He's done everything. So it was pretty good. I mean, they literally served us as we were ordering. Actually, before I even ordered, they served me ribs. So yeah, pretty good place. If you ever in West Charleston, West Virginia, what's this place called? Danny's Barbecue Stand?
Danny's Barbecue Stand, yep.
Pretty good. Papa brought us to this cool little clothing shop where Brandon got this cool new jacket.
Sick new jacket, I know you.
On this cool part of town. It's like up and coming kind of area. It's really cool. We went to a record shop which has a lot of nice records, but Emily wouldn't want me to buy more records, so I didn't get any records. And we walked by what Brandon thought was a bookstore, but it's a Books and Brews. And I had to explain to him it's a brewery that just happens to have books. So we did not end up going there, but now we're gonna do something real fun. Right, Brandon?
Of course, as always.
As always. Brandon took us to the University of Charleston, which is a really pretty campus. It actually reminds me of my campus back home at Butler University. It's kind of closed off from the city. It's its own little bubble. But across from us, you can actually see the city of Charleston and the state capitol right there. It's very similar to a sort of MIT Harvard kind of feel, although I guess more MIT because it's outside of the city, where Harvard's kind of in the midst of things. But it's a really pretty university, and even though I technically am still in college, part of me is gonna miss it a little bit. And I'm not gonna lie, a little tiny part of me is wondering if I should go and get my master's or doctorate or something, just because this whole living in the real world thing is kind of scary, and that's just kind of like a nice thing to do. And I'm also not really good with free time, as everyone on the vlog knows. But now that my meeting's over, I do have to find Papa and Brandon, who I released into the wild 30 minutes ago. So I hope they're close by, because it might be hard to find them. After taking our afternoon naps and indulging in a couple of milkshakes, we are now in the fanciest part of West Virginia we have yet been in. It's really nice up here. It seems to be where all of the ritzy people are, which we hadn't seen up to this point. So,
Look, people even letting us over?
wow. So we're gonna explore a little tonight, then we're gonna come back tomorrow and explore some more. But right now we're gonna eat at this place called 1010.
1010 Bridge.
Hopefully it's good.